Hello Bible Baptist Church family, this is Pastor Aiken. A couple of weeks ago, we showed you a video that started with one of the most cluttered rooms on our property. And we showed you how that from this clutter, we are now repainting and repurposing rooms for the glory of God. And so, the room that we showed you that was transformed was our junior church room. And I encourage you to look past the paint and look past the organization to see the lives that can be challenged and can be inspired. And to understand that ministry takes place in that building every single week. Last week, following the morning service, I encourage you to take a look forward at the rooms that are located in the front of the auditorium. On the right side of the auditorium, as you face the congregation from the pulpit, is a room that will be the men's prayer room and the men's baptistry changing room. But also, it may be eventually a space where we can use that as a Sunday school space for perhaps children's or maybe adult Bible classes. On the other side of the auditorium is the ladies' baptistry changing room. This room was also filled with lots of clutter and tables and songbooks. And now it is a space where ladies can change for baptisms. And it is a space where women can pray before the evening service. And it can eventually be a space that we use for Sunday school classrooms. I want you to understand that every single one of these rooms represents not only organization that represents the glory of God, but specifically, it's a place where God's Word can be learned and the grace of God can be realized in the hearts and lives of generations to come. Well, the room where we are today is a room that is currently being used as a book giveaway, if you will, or a bookstore. We had a number of curriculum items and a number of books and novels and materials that existed from the Christian school before. Now we are trying to make these materials available to people so that they are not collecting dust and just decaying in these buildings, but that they're going out and they're being used somewhere. After we have narrowed down this supply of materials, we will eventually move these materials to another room, which we're currently painting and repurposing on the other side of this building. What I want you to picture in this room is that one day there will be teenagers gathered in this place. And this piano that was donated by Brother and Mrs. Ed and Barbara Nelson, who moved away just a couple of weeks ago, will be an instrument that is used for playing songs and hymns and spiritual songs and teaching a whole nother generation of young people to love the Lord Jesus Christ. In the room located right over here, we will have some game tables and some things that can be used for activities for teenagers. A significant event is taking place in a couple of weeks. And it is Neighborhood Bible Time, which will take place in the month of June. At that time, we will be inviting teenagers and children of all ages to our property so that we can have the opportunity to share Jesus Christ with them. In order to do this, we've got to have these rooms available, so we need your help. On Saturday, May 27th, we will be gathering in these two rooms to repaint these rooms and get them all cleaned up and ready to go for Neighborhood Bible Time. That will allow us enough time to get the rooms painted and to get them prepped so that when Neighborhood Bible Time takes place, we'll be all systems go. We're going to need all hands on board to get these two rooms finished on that particular day. So we want to encourage you to set your calendar and be ready to be with us on May 27th from 8 a.m. until 12 noon. If you can't make it for all 4 hours, then schedule the time that you can come, and every hand that can commit will make it quite a bit lighter work.